Hi guys, welcome to Lastics Chat. My name is Angela Joy and I'm just gonna take a few minutes, tell you a little bit about myself and what I'm up to now and show you a couple of my favorite stretches from Lastics. So stick around to the end. Here we go. Like I said, my name is Angela and before COVID hit, I worked in New York City as a freelance dancer. And obviously now that is not so much a thing anymore. So now I have a desk job. And while I am incredibly thankful for the opportunity to pay my rent, it is very challenging on my body because I am used to running around the city all day, every day, and taking lots of dance classes and taking lots of yoga and other fitness classes, and now I'm just sitting on my butt all day, every day, like many of you. And that creates a lot of tension and stress in my body. I feel it in my hips and in my neck and my shoulders. So enter Lastics, amazing stretch technique created by Donna Flagg. And what I'm gonna show, I'm very much like a demonstrator, so I'm just gonna sit up and show you for a second. I've noticed that when I sit, especially as I feel stress, I tend to arch my lower back and really press my hips forward, which creates a lot of tension in the lower back and in the front of my hips, which then just sort of naturally building from the bottom to the top, that causes my shoulders to raise up by my ears and then my chin to lift as well. And so all day I'm like sitting at the computer like a stressed out little gremlin. That's not good. So really and I'll show you a couple of the stretches that I love, but while I'm sitting here, I'll just show you, to relieve stress from the lower back, really what we want to do is feel our sits bones digging into our seat and into what you're sitting on. So take the arch out of your lower back, let your sits bones sit heavy into your chair or table. That's what I'm currently sitting on. And then your lower back is going to be nice and long, and then bring your shoulders back over your hips and just let your shoulders hang heavy towards the floor. Oh, that's so much nicer. That's so much nicer. Okay, so now I'm going to come down and show you a couple of my favorite stretches. So we'll start with the neck stretch. So again, just shoulders away from your ears. I'm on Instagram Live. Okay, drop one ear to one shoulder, whether it's your right or left, it's okay, we'll do both sides. And then actively pull your opposite shoulder down towards the floor. Oh, this feels so delightful. So still let gravity pull your ear closer to your shoulder while keeping your opposite shoulder down. So we're really just opening up this whole side here. Oh my gosh, even when I touch it, I feel it's tight. It's okay, this is a good stretch. And then we'll come up to center and then we'll go to the other side. Drop your ear to your shoulder. And again, opposite shoulder pulls down towards the floor. Yeah, just stay really connected to your breath here. Every time you exhale, actively pull your shoulder down, get a deeper stretch right here. Nice, and then just come back to center. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit so you can see. This is one of my very favorite stretches. You're gonna open your legs out to a comfortable second, and right away here, you might find yourself pitching forward, especially when we open the legs to the side. The tendency is to tip the pelvis forward, makes us feel like we can get closer to the floor, but again, like I said before, that puts a lot of stress on your lower back. So bring your sits bones down towards the floor and bring your shoulders back over your hips. You might feel like you're starting to fall backwards, but you're not, I promise. You're sitting straight up and down, and then again, drop one ear to one shoulder, and then let yourself fall over this side. Nice, keep your opposite hip pulled down to the floor, and then extend your fingertips up towards the ceiling, straight up towards the ceiling. As your hip pulls down towards the floor, you're getting a nice stretch from your hip all the way up through your ribs. Nice, and then sweep your fingertips along the ceiling, let your bicep land over your ear. Keep reaching long, long, long over your toes. And then bend your arm, your hand comes behind your head. Pull your elbow higher to the ceiling and then slide everything further over I'm not sure if this is your right side or your left side because I don't remember if on Instagram Live it mirrors it or not. It's my right side, maybe it's your left. Nice, and then look down at your leg, spiral your ribs open to the ceiling, pull your elbow towards the back of the room, get a nice stretch in the front of your shoulder. Keep looking down at your leg, extend your top arm long. Nice, and then place one hand on either side of your leg. Get a little twist, and then walk yourself to center and let yourself just hang heavy towards the floor for a moment here. Good breathing space into your hips, relaxing your inner thighs. And then slowly walking your hands back towards your hips, we'll go to the other side. Sitting up nice and tall on your sits bones, let the stretch rest in your body for a moment. Let it settle in your body for a moment. And then we'll go to the other side, ear to shoulder. Let yourself begin to fall over your leg. And bring your opposite hand to your hip and pull your hip down towards the floor. Nice, so you're really starting to open up your whole side right here. Fingertips reaching up to the ceiling, pull higher to the ceiling as your hip pulls down towards the floor. You're reaching in opposite directions, and then sweep your fingertips along the ceiling. Your bicep lands over your ear. Nice, you guys, keep breathing. Good, bring your hand behind your head. Pull your elbow up higher to the ceiling and slide everything further over towards what is maybe your left side, maybe your right side. And then look down at your legs, spiral your ribs open to the ceiling, pull your elbow towards the back of the room, getting a nice stretch here in the front of your shoulder. Keep looking down at your leg, extend your top arm long, reach over your toes. Nice top, arm stays nice and straight. And then one hand on either side of your leg, get a little twist. And then gently walking yourself to the center. Good, staying on your hands or coming down to your elbows, whatever feels best for you. Scoop your chin down, out, and up, lengthen through your spine. Nice, trying to bring your chest forward. And then gently walk your hands a little further forward, sending your energy out as far as you can before you go down. So you go out, 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 and then maybe you start to slowly lower towards the floor. We'll just take 2 breaths here together. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly walk your hands back towards your hips. We'll come out of this safely. Bring your hands behind you, gently rock back off of your sits bones. You can either wiggle your legs together. I always need a little manual assistance here, bringing my legs closer together. And that's it. Just a nice little afternoon stretch and chat. Again, my name is Angela Joy. My Lastics class is Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But Lastics has quite the variety of classes throughout the week, so please follow us on Instagram and check the schedule. See you soon.